I've made comment of the lack of facilities in Scotland since I've been here. That's one of my big bugbears, especially for young men that you want to get through. And I think anything that's, when people have the initiative and the drive, it should be commended. So you should all be congratulated. You should all be. Yeah, it's open, guys. It is open. Thanks very much.
Joined now by Stuart Milne, Stirling County Development Officer, here in this tremendous new gym facility. Stuart, you must be really proud because this is a great collaboration between the club and Sports Scotland to bring it to fruition.
Really pleased. I think this is the next step for where the club needs to go. There's a huge credit to Ray Mountford and Kevin Robertson for bringing the finance together, bringing the build together as two parts of our committee that have been key in getting this project up and running. With support of the SRU, future support from Club Sports Stirling, we're looking at making this facility one of the best in the country, and it's already pretty good.
Yeah, we want to help clubs of all levels develop themselves. That's why we've got the Club Sustainability Fund, 1.6 million over 4 years. This year's funding stream, the applications close on the 1st of November, but it'll open again next year. So we'll be shortly assessing all the applications this time round. But we're keen to work with clubs who are considering facility developments, whether that be fantastic strength and conditioned facilities like this, but it might be floodlights, drainage for pitches, change rooms, any aspect to make their clubs better. That fund is there for. We've got a team of 4 club services managers who will help the clubs with their plans, and they can come in for the next round of funding, which will be 1st of November next year, 2016.
Our first match today sees Stirling take on Heriots at Bridge Hall. And it was visitors who got off to the best possible start when Struan Cessford scored in the 13th minute directly under the posts. Scrum half Charlie Wilson made the easy conversion. In the 25th minute, however, it was Stirling who responded. A great break by centre Cameron Ferguson was finished off by scrum half Patrick Nichol. However, just before half-time, Heriots captain Jack Turley, after a powerful scrum, went over for the try, and with the conversion by Wilson again successful, Heriots led 14-8 at half-time. Heriots continued the momentum in the second half, with winger Josh Laird showing initiative at the breakdown to race in for a try. Stirling then ran in 3 tries in the second half, the first coming from Mark Hunter in the 46th minute, after a huge maul rumbled over the whitewash. Stirling's next try again came from a driving maul, however quick hands from Hugh Blake allowed Matthew Lamb to score in the corner. In the 60th minute, Stirling increased the lead to 25-21 and secured the win after a great chase by Lyle from a kick deep in their own half. Match 2 of the weekend saw Gala host Curry at Netherdale. The first notable piece of action did not arrive until the 34th minute, when winger Cameron Gray scored after some well-worked passing along the backline. The hosts responded quickly, however, after a fantastic set piece from Gala. Second row Callum Rollinson was on hand with great pace and scored underneath the posts. Curry's fullback Harvey Elms then scored after some dazzling footwork saw him mesmerise the Gala defence. At half-time, Gala 10, Curry 23. The first try of the second half came from a Gala set piece, when Gala broke through and found Opata Palapoi to score in the corner. It was all Curry from here, however, and the first of 3 tries in the second half came again from Harvey Elms. Elms, who'd been a nightmare for Gala all day, scored a tremendous solo effort and a break from his own half. Next in the score sheet was Fidis Ethnimio in the 67th minute after the ball was shipped wide, and he raced down the touchline for the score. And the last score of the day came from Ross Weston, and again came from a set piece. A strong scrum allowed the number 8 to roll over the line from close range. Final score here, Gala 15, Curry 45. Mowbray played host to a feast of tries this weekend as Ayr took on Hawick. Ayr, showing some real pace in the back line, worked the ball well, and number 8 Pete McCallum was on hand to finish off a well worked try. At half time, Ayr led Hawick by 8 points to 3. Ayr's second try of the match came in the second half, after a power run again from Grant Anderson allowed him to score in the corner. Pete McCallum got his name in the score sheet once again, after centre Ross Currow made a threatening break through the Hawick backline. Currow then fed to McCallum for his second try of the game. Hawick's first try of the match came from Tom Skeet. After some powerful forward play, Skeet powered over for a well-deserved try under the sticks. In a dramatic injury time period which saw 3 tries, full-back Grant Anderson scored again as he sped through the Hawick defence and across the line. Hawick battled on, however, and were rewarded when number 8 Kelvin Davies stepped the Ayr defence, and although caught by Currow, did enough to secure the points. The last play of the game saw Currow rewarded for all his hard work throughout the game, as he finished off a great break to score in the corner. Final score, Ayr 32, Hawick 20. Old Anniesland played host to the closest encounter of the weekend as they hosted Boroughmuir. Prop Gary Strain was the first try scorer of the day in the 23rd minute, after some fantastic forward play by Hawks. Stephen Finlay of Hawks also got his name on the score sheet after the ball was worked along the line, and he scored in the corner. At half time, Hawks led by 16 points to 3. It wasn't until 3 minutes before time until Boroughmuir mounted a comeback with a try from Marshall, after some slick handling through the backs. Boroughmuir kept the momentum going and scored another try, this time from standoff Dougie Steele in the 80th minute after a quick line-out caught the Hawks defence off guard. However, with an unsuccessful conversion, the final score finished Hawks 16, Boroughmuir 15. Our final match of the programme sees Melrose hosting Selkirk at the Greenyards. Selkirk opened the scoring with a fantastic set-piece try in the 11th minute, when wing Darren Clapperton finished off the best try of the weekend. Just 3 minutes later, Melrose retaliated with a well-worked try through the backs, which saw winger Sam Peckier touching down for their first try of the game. At half-time, it was Melrose 15, Selkirk 10. It was all Melrose in the second half, and the first 2 tries came from Lewis Carmichael. After a great break from Peckier, Carmichael was on hand to finish off a well-worked try. The final try of the weekend came from substitute Ali Grieve after a powerful maul pushed over the line. The final score at the Green Yards was Melrose 26, Selkirk 16.